Tech Cocktail Conversations, candid insights from startup founders, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders from around the globe.
My name is Nacin. I'm one of the lead developers at WordPress. So on a day-to-day basis, I'm running the WordPress project right now. Primarily doing back-end development, quite a bit of front-end, a lot of administrative stuff to kind of run everything. We have somewhere around 200-something contributors every few months is about what the number we're looking at, scattered all throughout the world. So on a daily basis, I'm working with developers who are as far away as Russia or Australia, Romania and Germany, and as well as people all over the United States, working on whatever the new features are going to be for WordPress. It's a really fun challenge to try and cultivate and keep up with such a large community. We've really tried to grow year over year as much as possible, trying to improve a lot of our mentoring programs for working with new developers. So, I mean, when you're dealing with an open source project like this, in many cases these are going to be kids in their early 20s, if not younger than that, to the point where some of the top developers in the project right now are all aged from about 21 to 25. So what you end up seeing is a lot of people who just really want to contribute to open source, and one of our biggest goals is let's see how we can get them hooked. WordPress now powers about 17% of all websites, which is pretty incredible. I mean, 1 in 6, it's a really incredible number. But that doesn't mean that we can't do so many more things. I think one of our next focuses, what I really want it to be, and what a few of us want it to be, is focusing on really making editing just shine, almost like a back to blocking type thing. But in many cases, like, there are a lot of things that we can do to really innovate on what we're doing with working with your content. So, I mean, we're talking about, HTML5 and the future of the web. This idea of, let's say, local storage for your drafts, or never being able to lose your post again, or how can we actually speed up the entire dashboard with application cache or things like that. We're really never afraid to continue to innovate. And a lot of the ways we're doing that is we're just applying progressive enhancement on pretty much everything that we're working on. So the new media library work that we're doing, it really sings in the modern browser. It's a really cool experience. It's great to use. It's great to use on a tablet. And so, I mean, we're definitely not afraid of innovation. We never want to really be caught flat-footed. That's one of the reasons why we're updating so quickly. If you think about like what version of Facebook you run, you don't really think about that at all. I mean, you're on version like 17 of their newsfeed at this point. If you think about what version of Chrome you're on, I mean, you are running 23, but you probably didn't know that because it's updating in the back and behind you. And now you're looking at WordPress, and you're on WordPress 3.4 right now. 3.5, 3.6, and as we keep going, eventually you're just going to get to the point where you're just running WordPress. And that's really how fast we can innovate. Rather than just shipping new features every 3 to 4 months, we can just ship them right to your door, really, as we're working on them, which is, I think, the final goal there.